Okay, my friends, welcome back to another session of the Final Fantasy X-2 Escape from the Via Infinito challenge. I've made a decent start, I think. We've managed to get to Cloister 35 as of this point, and honestly, it hasn't been too bad. I haven't had a game over, but obviously, as everybody knows, as I've said many times, this dungeon starts off very easy, because it features the easiest enemies from the game, and it starts to ramp up more and more. And we started to have a lot more dangerous encounters towards the end of the last session, so this is the session where I think this challenge truly begins. And so this is probably where I'm going to get exposed as being a Final Fantasy X-2 newbie when it comes to challenges, and probably hitting a wall and considering myself stuck, or maybe even quitting the challenge depending on how things go. So this one I'm definitely a little bit afraid of. Now, I think the way that I've kind of conducted the challenge I've been pretty happy with so far. So I've been saying, like, I'll do my best to make an honest run at each cloister and not spend any time deliberately dallying around and farming and stuff. And I think that's been cool, because obviously I have increased my levels and I've learned a bunch of new abilities. But I haven't obviously, like, if I wanted to, I could already be level 99 at this point and just grind it through. So that's no fun. And as a result, I think I've had, like, especially in this session, the difficulty is going to ramp up. Obviously, that's always available for me, like, if I ever want to. But then, like, completing the Via Infinito at level 99, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, I think. Now, we have been noticing, obviously, a little bit missing garment grids. So there's literally 3 whole chapters worth, like the 3 later chapters, which are obviously going to have the best garment grids. None of those garment grids are available to me, and so we're obviously missing a bunch of those, which we're probably going to increasingly feel the absence of. Because, honestly, I don't remember what they all do, but even some of these ones, they're pretty good. So you can get stuff like auto protect. There must be some really high level great garment grids that you get access to normally for the Via Infinito that I obviously don't have. Dress sphere wise, I've been having a look at this whole like defense up, defense down, attack down stuff, and that business I didn't really remember. In the last session I was a bit confused about like how to actually get rid of this, and one of the ways to do it is a samurai ability called Finger Snap, which gets rid of like it resets your status basically and your level back to normal. But obviously that's a samurai dress sphere thing, and I do not have the samurai dress sphere, and I will not for this whole thing. So just things like that, obviously. So we're definitely feeling the force of the restrictions, but it's going to get increasingly difficult as we move forward. So before I continue, I think I'm slowly starting to just get increasingly worried that like the 2 things that's on my mind. One is that Phoenix Downs are going to run out, and then I'm going to be in really deep shit. Because already we're down to 40, and honestly the higher level enemies, they probably drop less Phoenix Downs, so I need to be very careful, and that's why I've started trying to invest in Pain, trying to teach her Phoenix Down so that we can basically stash as many of them for free as we can in a fight. So that's part of what I'm doing, and so much of this challenge really is kind of game knowledge and thinking ahead, and that's why it's a bit of a bad challenge for me, because I don't have much game knowledge. And thinking ahead is going to be difficult when you don't have that. So, yeah. I think for people that really know this game inside out, it's a really fun challenge idea, especially because you basically get to pre-plan a lot of what to do. And you'll already have a great idea of which specific abilities you need and what you want. But for me, I'm kind of just freestyling it as I go and just hoping it'll be enough. I might find out that I've made a grave mistake and I should have been, let's say, investing in 3 white mages all along, and I just didn't. So that's definitely the danger here, but we'll do our best. So, I think I will just continue going here. The next boss is only 5 cloisters away, and that one is going to be a pretty different proposition to Aranea. So, let's get cracking, and we'll see how it goes. Spell tonic, don't know.
Always have a plan B.
Try and keep Pain in Alchemist as much as I can.
My suffering mirrors yours.
And let Yuna do the work. Yeah, so I'm at the stage where I can still take some stuff out in like a couple of moves.
Always have a plan B.
My suffering mirrors yours.
There we go.
Hey, look what I found.
Nice. They're just trying to accumulate points for the thief and another alchemist. Because as it stands now, every time Riku gets KO'd, we have to waste a Phoenix down. Because I don't have a white mage alternative. Actually, what stuff does the white mage even have? It definitely doesn't have an Osmo. So another strategy I've been trying to think about is what if Yuna has a way to get MP back, so that she can use her gunner abilities a bit more easily. So I switch to black mage, get some MP back, and then switch back to gunner. So I don't have to use ethers, because that's another thing that will run out. I just don't want to face any more iron sides. Honestly, they're annoying. Yeah, I wonder what that guy's rare steal is. We keep seeing Dispel Tonics. But thankfully against this encounter at least we're relatively safe. Her being poisoned isn't nice.
Always have a plan B.
She learned Doom. Good. We'll use a normal item here.
Works for me.
Yeah, it works for me too. And I think basically from now on, every time there's a Tonberry on the level, I will target it specifically so that I can steal an ether. Oh, really? Wow, it's a high encounter rate, man. Shit. Okay, maybe this one's a little dangerous. I have to be careful here. Stamina Spring. Decent steal there. Okay.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh crap, here it comes. Yeah, nothing, so I must have stolen successfully from both. Crap. Just got hit with it first. But we do have Darkness, there you go, that was great timing. Pain just about changed to Dark Knight in time there. Let's move her back there for a sec.
I'm in a generous mood. Get ready for lots of presents with your name on them.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever spent much time as an alchemist, so getting to hear some of these quotes, either for the first time or just haven't heard them in forever.
Effortless.
Yeah, more softs is also good. Back to Thief. Here we go. This one, like these Tonberry encounters, I'm definitely going to start skipping. You don't need to see them anymore. Okay, she's learned Phoenix down. Good. There you go. These battles are definitely becoming quicker, even without the speed up now. And she's doing more and more damage. So question is, how long do I keep her an alchemist? Honestly, she's learned a lot of what she needs as a Dark Knight. Black Sky is a cool ability, for sure. You could definitely use it sometimes. Let's see. Remedy. How many remedies do I have? I think my remedy count's not too bad. 30. And more. It's ascending. So I think remedy is not worth it for now. What can she do, like, relatively quickly? I guess she does have access to mix, so we could still mix together, like, high potions and whatnot. Sorry, mega potions and stuff. Or even better. That is the question. I think high potion unlocks mega potion. I guess I can't do mega potion until I have that first. Let's do this. And I think after that I should be fine. Yeah, both Gunner and Dark Knight are 68. I was thinking, I'm wondering if it's a better idea to start learning some of these. I think what I'll do, I'll get Pain to items level 2 probably. I don't know, see, for this one it didn't work for stash, but I wonder if it works for mix. It says recovery items, so probably mix menu just wouldn't count. Yeah, maybe just do this one and I'll swap her back to Dark Knight. Basically, I think I need one Dark Knight starting on the field at all times. And then maybe, you know, we go to Songstress. Like, I might need some of these buffs for fights. Because like, this could counteract, obviously, strength down and stuff. So that's one way to do it. Even if you can't, like, cure it at the moment, you can basically do, like, a counter thing. And these ones are basically the reason I didn't consider it too much at the start is because it literally says while dancing, and this basically kind of puts one character out of commission because she has to be dancing, obviously. But with these, it's just more like a normal move, and they're very cheap to learn, so I think it might be a good idea. So I think that's what we'll do. Not right now, but I think just thinking ahead, I think that's what I'd like to do for her. But for now, she can just stay as a Dark Knight. I need someone to be spamming darkness to make sure I get through the encounters. So continue to try and plan ahead here as best I can with my limited knowledge of the game.
It's all in the wrist.
It's nice that she has the Phoenix down now.
May pain be my blade.
I guess we can put a stop to this guy. We're nearly at the end of this bit anyway. Nice. I still can't believe the power of the stop status. I don't know if it's because of wait mode a little bit, but if I wait long enough, will it eventually come back? I remember enemies taking being in stop for ages and it not mattering. So the soft count is going up to 28 now. There might be a fight where we need to spam them, so more the better. We're up to 35 high potions. Shit, nice. So, because I can mix these two together for a mega potion, so it could be useful for my second... I think mix... I need to compare the speed of mix versus using stash. The thing about stash is that it takes long. That's kind of the downside of it. Oh, nice. Okay. This one's slightly different structure. Okay. 4 more cloisters to go. Definitely a bit nervous for the boss at level 40. Ambushed. Oh my god. King shit. I think for this one, to be safe, I'm moving this way. Stolen Ether. I think its rare steel is really good. Oh crap. Let's see, what can we do to this guy? Because you can literally basically encounter almost every enemy in the game here. I don't know why I stole that. That's a bad idea. I didn't research like every single enemy, like what does it do and stuff. And what it's susceptible to, more importantly. So I have to kind of play the game of just experimenting with these.
I'm gonna miss you.
So let's check. Because we'll probably be encountering this guy for a few levels, potentially. No Doom. No Demi. When does Demi ever work anyway? These hits hurt, but thankfully the Protect doing a good job. Let's try a fuse. Also, yeah, gonna compare the speed. So this is the speed of Stash.
I wanted to save this for something special.
Wow, got 2 attacks in a row there. After the Thundarg, it just immediately came in and swiped. So yeah, let's mix these two. No poison. You can see this.
Sorry.
This has been one of my complaints so far. Just like everything's immune to everything. Even in Final Fantasy X, like just to pause for a sec. Even in Final Fantasy X, like the Behemoth King, which has the same enemy design basically. You could like poison it. There's definitely a few things you could do, but this one again is just immune to everything. I think because they've used them as bosses. And they want bosses to be immune to everything, just to be sure. It's just like, they're really trying to be careful. But I think this guy just has a lot of HP, so we have to really work it down here. and there's not a lot we can do. I didn't see how long it took. I should have paid attention. Let's have a quick look. Nah, I think it's a little faster, but not by much. If I fail this challenge because I'm missing 2 high potions, then I'll be upset. Should be okay. So yeah, it's a bit quicker than the stash, but not by much. Okay, so I skipped ahead a little bit. I've just been hanging out just to see, like... Does this guy die and do a meteor, though? If it does, that's a bit of a worry.
Forgot to mention I had this.
I mean, they're famous for doing that. I think I'll switch Pain back to Alchemist just to gain some more points for her. This is going to be a long fight. I remember this guy having quite a lot of HP. Unit continues.
Forgot to mention I had this.
I'm just worried about the meteor at the end, but Yuna has a decent amount of HP. I'm hoping it's enough.
My suffering mirrors yours.
It's a good chance to get some more alchemy points. I think because these fights are going to get more difficult and take longer, I think I should be able to get most of the abilities I want ultimately. Yeah, it's... I think we're basically just going to hang out like this. I can speed things up. It's not doing enough damage to kill me, and it's not doing any status effects that are a problem, so I should be okay. I think the only problem is if it does a thunder, like a lightning attack on Pain, and then it immediately follows up with a claw. That could be a problem. She might die from that. But I need the points right now, honestly. So I'm going to take a risk. If she gets KO'd, then it is what it is. Riku can revive her. So the second I basically can't do this anymore in a fight, that's when we're really going to get into some serious problems. I mean, Ironside was like that until I gave Riku more HP. So we had to make an adjustment, and then we managed to get ourselves into a safe spot again. Yeah, you can see a lot of HP. I've been at this for like 2 minutes now on times full speed. I think it's got like 30-40k HP, something like that. A lot of moves. Honestly, even if Pain was going at it as well, it would still take a long time. Again, these are kind of things where I guess technically you can just farm all the ability points you want right now, but there's just no fair way to do it unless you disallow like abilities completely or something, or you mod the game somehow where there's only a fixed amount of ability points you can gain per fight, kind of like experience. Like you take away basically AP gained by using moves and only have the ones for defeating enemies, but yeah. Maybe in the future. This is just my first foray into a challenge like this. This is the kind of one where I think, because the dungeon is so great and it covers everything, you can kind of come back to it and do a different variation of it. Like, if I really end up enjoying it enough, I could come back and say, okay, I want to try and do like some kind of lower level version of this challenge or something.
Better be worth it.
That's literally what I was talking about, and of course it was Riku that got hit. I don't know.
Hey, look what I found.
I don't know if this guy's speeding up a bit here. I'm going to switch back to attack here. Let's be careful. Yeah, it mighty guarded itself. Okay. I think I might have to dispel tonic here. Yeah, things looking a little risky now. Let me use... I've only got 4? What? I swear I stole a bunch from her. Riku can stash them, but I think I want her to heal instead. Yeah, look at this. Surely some of those statuses can be dispelled. I think the problem is Riku's going to keep dying before she can do anything. Yeah, I think mix and stash, they're basically the same. Oh my god. Okay, hold on now. switching back to Dark Knight. So after the Mighty Guard, or whatever the hell it did, because I had it on ×4, I didn't watch it properly. But I'm going to play it safer here. Yeah, that's better. The Dark Knights, again, you can really see the difference, how much stronger they are. Okay, I think some of the effects are gone. Alright, let's see. If it does another Tyrant Tail, then we're dead again. Can she survive it? No. Yeah, this fight went from cruising to in trouble. Yeah, Drain is so useless, it's so bad. Oh my god. Yeah, now we have the trouble of we can't keep her alive. And we don't have any Mega Potions, by the way. Yeah, dangerous situation. And because he keeps basically knocking out our only healer, she has to survive. We kind of don't have a choice. Yeah. Now that she did survive, everybody else died. So this is going to be our first game over. It's too quick. You see that? Like, it's just getting 2 turns. It's too fast. And there you go. So the Humbaba gives us our first game over. I went from literally basically autopiloting, and then once it did its like Mighty Guard thing, it sped up, it got more powerful, it got like 8 million buffs at once. Suddenly, we were on the back foot. So against that guy, we need to definitely be more careful. But that's good. I literally opened up the session saying this is going to be a bit of a different sesh. And it will be. Okay, let's lower her strength in exchange for having... because we're probably going to encounter that guy more than once. Let's get rid of the petrification protection and go for another yellow ring. And then she's just going to have to deal with it. Okay. Alright, so if we come up against a Humbaba, we're going to have to switch to our most attacking one. And probably not use Darkness against it. I think obviously that's another one where spamming Darkness is very dangerous. Poison Fang. Arctic Wind. Nausea Powder. Wait, weren't thieves sleep-proof? Damn. Yeah, that didn't kill her. That didn't kill him. Everything takes a long time. Okay. That looked like it affected no one? Yeah, Yuna can just chill for a while until she gets hit. I think we're safe against these guys, but we have to be careful. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's start stashing these. Really? Damn. Okay, good. So now we can get back to it. So I'm going to use this ice move. Okay. Yeah, there's like a delay in when you actually see the damage. I was like, what's going on? But thankfully, no danger. The danger is that Humbaba. We need to deal with it. Everything happened too fast. That's the danger of doing ×4. I knew about the potential meteor, obviously, but not the Mighty Guard. I should have known because that enemy tends to have a type of Mighty Guard ability. But I'm looking forward to the rematch. I'm sure we'll have a rematch against it. Yep, that did not take long. Still try and get a steal because the rare steal really is good. We're going to go back to this. And yeah, we're not going to use darkness. I assume we can't use stop, but I just want to give it a little go. Yeah, that would have been a little too easy. But yeah, I think, as I say, because this one is a boss, I think that's why you aren't really afflicted with anything. So now we're going to head back. But this time we're going to try...
All items carry the Albed seal of approval.
We're going to try and be a bit more careful.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm just going to straight up attack for now. And then once I see it, use some dangerous moves. Then we'll start healing. But I think, when do you normally face the Humbaba? Actually, I want to have a quick look at this. Like, if this is a Chapter 3 boss, then yeah, we're basically at the stage. This is where we'd be in the game, basically. So, Humbaba has 27,000 HP and it's a level 52. Oh, having fast characters is recommended as Humbaba's attacks inflict delay. Yeah, we might not survive the meteor. If we don't, then we need to come up with another strategy. Okay, I think this is a Chapter 4 boss. Yeah, someone's talking about trying to kill the boss in the Thunder Plains in Chapter 4. Okay. So yeah, we have like... I'd say we have Chapter 3 stats by this stage, because we have obviously been improving. Our levels have gone up, but we're fighting a Chapter 4 boss. Like, we're still fine. I think as long as we're careful and we're set up for it, we'll be okay. Alright. That sounds like a casting to me, but what is it casting? Yeah, there's the Mighty Guard, so let's throw it in. It's going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, and that regen is obviously... Okay, there we go. That's the best we can do for now. And we just go back to this and hope that we got enough. Oh, that move is so powerful. Yeah, I don't have the... Oh god. 832. Like 30 more HP than she has. I might have to get her like an auto protect or something. And now I think we kind of don't have enough time to get Riku to heal us again. Let's see. Yeah, so it definitely gets dangerous here. Why is she... Even that much like evasion is making a difference now. Just want to have a quick look at this. This was like Furaga, full cure. Oh my god. It's annoying that that screen doesn't pause. Like if you're in wait mode, it doesn't take you into wait mode. But I have a bad feeling that this meteor's gonna kill me. And if it does, then we have to start looking into like stamina tonics and stuff. Yeah, the yellow ring's doing their job. And well, I'm also scared of Meteor, so I'm trying to... not use darkness, in case that makes the difference. still missing way too much. Well survived, Riku. There's definitely a lot more things we can do if we're still finding that we can't win, but for now at least. That last bit of HP is a pain in the ass to take out. There you go. Alright, we must be close. Once they start using like their death quotes, we're close. Before the next attack, go. Nah. Basically, I want to be on. I don't want to get hit with like a tyrant tail and then we immediately kill it afterwards. Like that would be really bad.
Here comes my trump card.
Come on. That would actually probably kill me. Alright, here we go. So I'm at full HP here. There's not too much I can do. If this kills me, then I'm screwed. Whew. Okay. Full HP is enough to survive.
I thought we were done for.
Honestly, same. But no spoils from the fight. That shit. That is shite.